What does it really mean to build a nation like India? It means that every child in every village spends time in the classroom learning about new things. It means that every woman is empowered to take her own decisions. It means having access to health facilities even in the remotest corner of the country. It means economic growth without the cost of environment. But what does it take to build a nation like India?
If you look at the country, as big as India, which has 1.3 billion people, we're clearly mandated by the constitutional pillars, which are legislative, executive and judiciary, and the fourth estate of free press. The fifth estate, as we are clearly explaining, is the emerging estate of the non-government organizations, which is NGOs. They bring to the table clearly a different league of developmental ideas, innovation, leading towards sustainable development, and therefore this fifth estate, the non-government organizations.
For a long time, NGOs have been playing a role of plugging the gaps for a large population of this country who are vulnerable in terms of education, health, environment, and sometimes even basic amenities. Today, there are around 3.3 million NGOs in India, working towards making it an inclusive democracy. This number is double the number of schools and 250 times the number of hospitals in the country. They reach where even government agencies do not. This makes their role even more relevant and critical. However, the social development ecosystem in India is complex, where most of the NGOs are highly unstructured and do not have institutionalized processes and framework. This is where HCL Grant aims to play a role.
Through this grant, we want to achieve two clear objectives. One is make the financial grant available to the NGOs that are doing path-breaking work. And the second objective is clearly to come up with the biggest compendium or the biggest directories of NGOs and provide a kind of a gold standard stamp to their work, and they would be published by us as well as documented through picture stories taken in the field.
In the year 2018, the grant includes three categories: education, health and environment. HCL Grant called out for the application on 5th April 2017. It received an overwhelming response from the NGOs across the country in the form of 3,449 registrations. Post the application screening process, on-ground evaluation was done and 30 NGOs were selected for the sub-jury level. The sub-jury includes esteemed personalities from the HCL Group and Shiv Nada Foundation. Top 9 NGOs were selected for the jury round. The jury comprises 6 eminent personalities. The jury has selected 3 NGOs who will be receiving the HCL Grant 2018. HCL Grant, strengthening the fifth estate.